Now let us look into determination of roots of algebraic and transcendental equations. First, we are going to discuss the bisection method. So, what exactly is bisection method? This method is applicable for numerically solving the equation f of x equal to 0 on the interval ab, where f of a and f of b have opposite sign. So it is based upon the fact that when f of a and f of b have opposite sign, f must have at least one root in the interval ab. Basically, what happens in a bisection method is that it's a successive approximation method that narrows down an interval that contains the root of the function f of x. At first, we give an initial interval ab that contains a root, and then this method will cut the interval into two halves and check which half contains the root. This bisection method will keep on cutting the interval into halves until the resulting interval is extremely small. So this is a geometrical interpretation of the bisection method. We start off with interval a and b and successively narrow down the interval until our interval becomes extremely small and we approach our root. An important remark here is that bisection method is globally convergent. So this is an example illustrating the use of bisection method, and we are going to find the root of the function f of x equal to x cube minus x minus 2. We see that f of 1 is negative and f of 2 is positive, and therefore f of 1 into f of 2 is less than 0, and therefore it has a root in the interval 1 comma 2. And for the first iteration, we are going to take the middle point of 1 comma 2, that is 1.5. So this is the iteration table. You can see that after 13 iteration, it becomes apparent that there is a convergence to about 1.521, which is basically a root for our equation. Now let us look into fixed point iteration. So the definition of fixed point is that for any function f, a point x0 is called fixed point if f of x0 is equal to x0. So here are two examples illustrating the definition of fixed point. Now let us come into fixed point iteration method. In this iteration method, we basically transform our equation f of x equal to 0 in some algebraic way into x is equal to gx in this form. It is clear that x0 is a root of f of x if and only if x0 is a fixed point of our function g of x. So this is the iterative scheme of our fixed point iteration method, and convergence of this method will depend on the function g of x. So an important thing to note here is that the choice of g is not unique, and we have to choose g of x in such a way that it satisfies the necessary conditions for convergency. So now let us look into the condition for convergency. If G satisfies the following conditions in closed interval AB, then G must have a fixed point in AB. The first condition is that G of x must be continuous in closed interval AB, and second is G dash x must exist and should be continuous in open interval AB. And the third point is that absolute value of G dash x must be less than equal to alpha and less than 1 for all x belongs to open interval AB to converge. So these are the three conditions must be satisfied by our function g of x for our iteration to converge. So this is an example illustrating the fixed point iteration method. Our function is x minus cos x by 2 and our choice of g of x is equal to cos x by 2 and our initial guess is 1. So this is the iteration table. You can check that all the three conditions described previously is satisfied by this function g of x. Therefore, the condition for convergence is satisfied. We notice here is that x11 is equal to xn, hence the approximated root of f of x equal to 0 is this. And we can easily check that f of x has root in 0, 1. It is clear that g of x is continuous in closed interval 0, 1 and g dash x exists and continuous in open interval 0, 1 and that g dash x is less than equal to 1 by 2 for all x belongs to 0, 1. So g of x is basically satisfying all the three conditions we discussed previously. So now let us look into Newton-Raphson method. This is also an iteration method to calculate the approximate root of f of x equal to 0. We start with an initial guess x0 and the iteration formula is this: xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash xn, and f should have a continuous derivative f dash. So this is an example illustrating the Newton-Raphson method. For our function f of x equal to 2x minus cos x, this is the first derivative of the function and this is our iteration scheme. Our initial guess is x0 equal to 1 and this is our iteration table. Here we see that x2 and x3 both are equal, hence our iteration basically converges. So x equal to this is an approximated root of f of x equal to 0. And important remark here is that if it may happen that that f dash x not equal to 0 for some n. So if that happens, then we have to stop at that point and try with any other initial guess. Few important remarks to note here is that Newton-Raphson method converges quadratically where each successive term is proportional to the previous term, and fixed point iteration method converges linearly.